We are here with another conversation between myself and Dr. Raashad Fitzpatrick. We are so excited to get to know a little bit more about him, his district, and what they are doing to move the needle and accelerate reading achievement in their district. So tell us a little bit about your district, where you are, the demographics, and all of that.
Okay, I am in Lancaster, South Carolina. We are a district of about 16,000 students, and we're located right south of Charlotte across the line, North Carolina, South Carolina line. We have 4 high schools, 5 middle schools, and 17 elementary schools. And so decent district. We're growing in size. We're growing every day. We're the fastest growing district in the state of South Carolina.
Wow, that's a pretty big district. I mean, honestly, that's a pretty big district. What is your demographic of the district?
We are about 60% Caucasian, about 35% African American, 5% Hispanic.
I love it. So what are you doing when it comes to literacy and you're accelerating reading achievement in your district? What are you doing to really move the needle?
Well, one of the things that we do that's essential is we focus in on data, and we look at students individually and see where they are and try to give them the interventions that they need in order to be successful. One of the things that we strongly believe in is early literacy and getting students ready. If students come to us behind, they spend the next 5, 10, 12 years trying to catch up. And so if we can focus on having them ready when they come to kindergarten, then, we've won half the battle and they'll be successful. Because a lot of the students that are considered at risk when they come to us, it's not because they aren't as smart as other students. It's because they hadn't had print-rich environments. They hadn't had academic conversations that build an academic vocabulary, and they haven't had anyone to read to them. And so if we can address that problem and work with our parents from birth to 3 years old, and I think, we'll help all our kids be successful.
Do you have any special initiatives that you're working with in order to work with that 0 to 3?
Our students from birth to 3, one of the things that we try to do is we really try to partner with community partners, and we partner with Early Head Start and First Steps in order to provide some of that for our students. And we also have worked with the Promised Neighborhood, which is a grant we received from the U.S. Department of Education, which focuses on students from K-5 through graduation, and really gives us the opportunity to work with other community organizations to address the birth to 3-year-old through that particular grant and that initiative.
So what are some of the successes that you've seen with these strategies that you're putting in place?
Well, successes. I've only been there a month and a half. And so,
wait, you've only been there for a month and a half?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
And so, but I have been to all of our elementary schools. I have been working with the Promised Neighborhoods and that particular initiative, and have watched our students in small groups reading and learning. And so I think we're on the right track.
I love it. I love that. I love that. And I love how you hit the ground running, right?
Yes.
They're a month and a half and have already started to put these things in place and really start moving this ball. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. What are some challenges that you're getting? Any pushback? Anything that you're experiencing in terms of challenges?
This episode is brought to you by Just Right Reader. A critical component of a high-quality explicit phonics program is applying developing phonics skills in real connected text. Decodables give children opportunities to read successfully and independently from the moment they begin learning phonics. For beginning readers, experiencing the joy of reading success is highly motivating and accelerates achievement. To learn more, visit justrightreader.com.
When I think about challenges, it's kind of similar to most people around the nation. You want to get that parental involvement, because everything I've talked about helping kids with early literacy, if the parents aren't involved, then it's not going to happen. And so that is a challenge. And my background, I was a high school principal, and so accustomed and used to working with older students. But when I really think about the importance of getting parents involved with those younger students, then that's a hurdle we have to overcome. But luckily, we've had some success getting parents out. And I think if we can continue to do that, then it's going to help our kids be successful.
Oh, absolutely. One of the things that I've seen that is a general theme over these conversations is that when parents get excited, really when teachers start to understand the science of reading and really what that means, then they're able to tell parents exactly how they can help their students, and then they really get engaged and they really get excited, and it's been a beautiful marriage.
That's true. We definitely work with the science of reading, and we use curriculum that is aligned, and so I think that's going to help our students. Again, I'm a high school administrator, but my dissertation focused on early literacy, and so in our district, it was a good opportunity for me to come because we're really focused on early literacy, and that's also something that I'm passionate about. And so I'm glad I landed in the right place at the right time, and I think that's going to help our kids be successful.
Absolutely, absolutely. What is some advice that you would give administrators, school leaders, district leaders as it relates to this work?
Keep fighting, keep trying.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's not that parents don't want to do, it's that they haven't been involved or asked to do. And even if they have, then sometimes we're not as persistent as we should be. Sometimes, you can talk to a parent one time, they're on board. Some parents it's going to take 10 or 20, but you cannot stop. You have to be persistent and get those parents on board. And if you can do that, then and I think definitely it will help us in the initiatives that we're working with the kids on.
This has been amazing. Thank you for your time. I know I stopped you, but I appreciate you for saying yes. I thank you for your time and for your engagement with this conversation. It's been awesome. I appreciate you.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. If you found this conversation valuable, please subscribe and leave a review on your favorite podcast platform. We will see you next time on Science of Reading Leadership, guiding minds, transforming lives.